Hey folks, Ryan from iMobile Rescue here. Just want to do a quick video to show opening the iPad mini when you're doing a repair and the best way that we found to do it. So the best way is actually picks. So just small guitar picks you can get from any guitar store or music store, and or spudgers. You know, spudgers you can get from most parts distribution companies that deal with iOS or other mobile device parts. But we're going to use the pick for this one. So incisions are important. So if you're a repair company or if you're doing the repair yourself, you want to make the incision where the dent is or where the customer dropped the device or where you dropped the device, so that you don't mess up the perimeter, the outside aluminum or whatever it is of the iPad mini. So make the incision as clean as possible. And as soon as you make the incision, so I have an X-Acto knife here making the incision. Try to lift it. So I'm lifting the X-Acto knife. I'm actually just like lifting it a little bit, just enough so you can get a pick underneath of it. Okay, so now I got the pick underneath of it. Now the pick's underneath of it. Now I can remove the X-Acto knife. Okay, and then I can just take the pick, now that I'm in, and I've heated it up, by the way. Of course, all these devices need a heat gun. Get a not a super crazy powerful heat gun, but an average heat gun. Make sure you put something around the device to block the LCD from the heat, like something like just say like a piece of cardboard or something, and put it like this so it's not hitting the LCD. It could damage it. And heat it up, and when it's hot, now I'm just going to sort of cut through it. You don't need too much heat with the iPad minis either. They're not like the iPad 2s, which require, or iPad 3s, or iPad 4s for that matter, which require a crazy excessive amount of heat. You just need a little bit. All right, so now we're going to slide. Now we're opening it. It's a good idea to then put a spudger and or a pick in the spots you've already opened. So here we have this part opened, and I can even reach in here and sort of turn it and lift, and it's going to lift kind of the rest of this. Now I can even go down here in the bottom and lift this a little bit. As you see, it's cracking. It's going to crack. It's definitely going to crack, but that's okay. Just be careful when you go around the home button, because the home flex cable is attached to the digitizer, and you don't want to cut that. It's very easy to cut the home flex cable. Super easy to cut the home flex cable. But back to this. So let's take the spudger and put it back here. Okay. Take the pick. Just slowly run it up. Try to move the device up so you can see it. Okay. Take the spudger and lift. You're just turning the spudger sideways. And continue with the pick as much as you can. Hopefully you won't run into a spot, which it looks like we are running into a spot where the pick is not able to continue moving. When you get to that point, you may have to either make another small incision, which you can do now from the inside. You can do it from here rather than going on the outside and damaging the exterior. You can do it kind of where we are here. But I just wanted to show you that that's the best way to get the iPad mini screen lifted. Get yourself one of these, an X-Acto knife, make the incision as clean as possible, and then get a spudger or a pick underneath of it, and then you're just going to slowly pry up. And as you can see, we got a lot of this already lifted up. So you do that around the entire device. Yeah, a lot of it's going to be cracked, so you have to be careful. Don't cut yourself, and again, watch out for cutting the ribbons. That's it. Just wanted to show you. Hope it makes sense. Thanks for watching, and hey, if it gets too crazy and you want us to do it, mail it in. Go into iMobileRescue.com, order the repair. We'll send you a shipping label, and you can send it out USPS. Thanks a lot.